I'm curious if the stream is already working or not. I made a few changes in the settings, and I'm going to tell you all about them as soon as I verify that the stream works. So seems like it's okay. Yes. So I'm going to solve some tactics today, and first I'll talk about this part. Usually I feel very competitive and I like to cross a certain rating, but I realize that some people are watching and might copy what I'm doing in their own process of solving tactics. So I need to set a better example, and normally speaking it's better to set a time to solve rather than a rating or any other number or materialistic goal that can be unreached, and then we can be out of control and continue to solve or lose some of the productivity in the process. So I feel like it's a good idea to set a time, but just randomly setting a time feels wrong to me. I mean, if I were an extremely disciplined person, it would be a valid idea, but I feel like I don't want to set 30 minutes and then just stop in the middle of a tactic, because I'll be in some sort of an emotional state with the exercises. So I like what I did yesterday on my stream, on my bullet stream on Twitch, which is to put some music for a certain amount of time, and then the music will decide for me. So I'm setting the time, but I don't have to actually remember what I set, because the music will stop playing and then I will have to stop solving the tactics. So we have a few people in the chat. Simon Fiorella and Troy Bachelor, hello. Nice to have you here. And I'll go directly into the second thing that I wanted to mention. It's just an experiment. I'm not sure I'll do it on YouTube. I meant to leave this part for Twitch exclusively, but suddenly YouTube also allows live stream notifications. And well, I think it's a very interesting experiment if it works. I don't know if the viewers will like it or not, but I just want to demonstrate what it looks like. So basically the point is that if I have a new subscriber or a new donation during the stream, then there will be an on-screen pop-up with some music, some image that I can choose for you guys, and I find it quite nice. So in this particular stream I'm using this method. It's the first time I'm doing it on YouTube, so, and it's also on beta mode, so I'm not sure it will work properly, but I'm definitely hoping you guys will like it as well. So I'll give you an example as soon as I can press the button to show you what it looks like. So around this point in the screen you will see some notification that I'm just pressing a dummy button, and you'll see how it looks. For example, when I have a new subscriber, so there will be some music. So now I'm pressing it. So this is the example of a random image and sound that I chose. There is a small issue that every sound that I'll pick is probably somewhat of a copyright, but well, I don't know if YouTube will ban this video for it. If they detect some of these sounds to be a copyright issue, then they might mute the video, and then I'll have to find another solution. But as long as it works out, I feel like it's a colorful thing addition to the regular things, and I'll be more motivated to live stream more often. I'll just mention also that there is a donation link down below, and there will be a pop-up on the screen, I believe above the amount of $2, but it's just a random amount. And for now, I'm hoping that it won't disturb too much with the experience. As I mentioned, I'm not here to gain anything particularly. I wouldn't mind covering some of my expenses in general, and that's why I will be opening a Patreon page very soon. But for now, and hopefully for the coming years, and maybe forever with this channel, I'm here to improve my chess and hopefully inspire others to do so in the process. And in order to improve my chess, there are many different things that I do. One of them is solving tactics. So back to the original topic. I want to solve tactics here. I want to limit myself to 40 minutes. I feel like after 40 minutes my concentration might be a little bit less effective, and well, my level might decrease from my experience. So I hope this is a decent amount for you. I invite the viewers to try and solve with me, and if you don't get some of the solutions even during the live stream, you can go backwards on the stream, and you can also pause it, and there is no harm in it. I will not be interactive with the chat in this particular occasion, and it's not a Q&A, so apologies for it. I won't be giving too many verbal advice about how to improve your chess. And we have Gewazi Sokolowski with us. So it's interesting that I mean, normally I'm streaming on Lichess when I'm doing it, and from Twitch, also from this channel, and there is a small TV on the side that brings around an average of 100 people, sometimes closer to 200 people to watch the stream. But this time it's only those who receive notifications from the channel, and it's an interesting test for me to see how many will actually be able to join us by the end of the stream, because I'm expecting the vast majority will not even receive a notification. And I really dislike the way YouTube is I forgot the word, but just spreading the information to the viewers. There's something wrong with the algorithm, and I'll probably do a separate video on this topic as well, attempting to find a solution. But yeah, distributing is the word I wanted to say. So without further ado, I'll start approximately 40 minutes of music, and I'll focus only on solving in the meantime. I invite you to also, if you're here with me, to look at it as serious training if you're seeking to improve your chess. And I want to offer you to mute your phones, any on-screen notifications that you have. If you use Skype, put it on do not disturb. Anything that might make a noise, just try to avoid any distractions and solve the tactics that you see in front of you. So I'll start the music. Oh, and I also forgot another thing. I do like to attempt to cross certain ratings to motivate myself, and here, this is where the other goal comes. I want to cross, let's say randomly, 2250. Right now I'm 2188 on the blitz mode on chess tempo, and actually need to adjust the title. No, the title is fine for once. So I will attempt to cross 2250, and this is where the discipline kicks in. I need to either cross 2250 or the music will end. Whichever happens first, I will stop streaming, or at least stop the session, and maybe I'll take a few questions if I reach 2250 too quickly. But I predict even crossing 2200 will be far from easy because the exercises here are difficult. And one last thing I'll mention is that even though I want to improve my rating, I much prefer to put emphasis on accuracy. So even if I solve slowly and lose rating, and I will, as long as I manage to solve all the exercises correctly, it will be preferable for my chess improvement. So I'll try to avoid being tempted to play too quickly, but with the negative feedback for my speed or lack of speed, it's not gonna be easy probably. So there's a temptation to play faster. Hopefully I'll manage to be strong. So right now we have 14 of you watching us out of approximately 4,600 subscribers. So appreciate all of you coming in this time of the day. So for some of you it's probably late at night. So we have some activity in the chat, that's nice. So you can use it to discuss the tactics or talk to each other. Again, excuse me for not responding. And let us begin the challenge. And if we'll have new subscribers, by the way, we will probably hear the notification. I'll try to ignore it, but I hope it will be fun. So 40 minutes starting around now. This is too loud. I'm already disturbed by my own notification. But we have a new subscribers. That's nice. I can also access the names of the subscribers, so I can shout out all those who join us. So this is another nice thing to add. So sorry about not focusing on the exercise, but I really have to fix this notification being so damn loud. So let me see. Okay. Well, I don't know what else to do. If it doesn't help, then so be it. So let's just see if it works out. So Adam Zhemalilov, thanks for joining our family here. And let me continue. This was really loud. It probably will continue to be loud, but I'll fix it probably for the next streams, if I'll manage. The key is the move rook c2, I think. And now f2 is hanging. Yeah. So... wow, I gained rating from being that slow. That's nice. So I can afford to continue. So I'm calculating d6. Bishop e4, then dc. If knight d6, queen b3 check. Also start with queen b3, but then rook b4. So yeah, d6 is definitely the move. Now the question is to take first or to check on b3. If queen b3, probably c4 takes, c takes d3. This is one line. And if I start with knight d6, then black can go bishop d3 and then queen b3. Probably c4, queen a4, and then you have bishop takes f1, so it's less convincing, so I'll check first. Oh, that was wrong. Maybe it's... oh man, I lost so many points for that exercise. Wow. Oh, because I wasn't active for a while. So I better be right in every single exercise. Wow, this was a painful punishment. So I'm black. This is hanging, if I understand correctly. And this guy goes here. Okay, I should take the bishop. Now the question is where to move the rook. Attacking the knight makes some sense. Another move that might make sense is rook b1. Yeah, but rook b1 should be a draw after knight d3 and king b4. Okay, rook f3. If there is a win, it must be rook f3. Let's try it. Yeah, now I anticipated this move and I was thinking now I go king f6 and attack the knight. And I'll probably win some material because now after knight d4 I can get... I was thinking b3 is a move, but actually it's not. So rook d3. Attacking the knight, and then you probably can't really stop the pawn very effectively. Yes. And now b3 is the only logical move that I can see. You take, I take, and I'm probably winning something. And I lost 9 points. Okay, because I was too slow. Alright. I think I better change the settings so that after a wrong answer I can see the stop and analyze the exercise a bit. Don't know if it's possible to do here. Let's see if I can change it now. Continue on correct. Okay, let's see. I wonder if it will be more interesting. So, rook e7, king f8, rook d7, rook b8, rook h7 should be a win. And now I get the rook. Okay, nice. Okay, I really want to mate my opponent, so... But I don't have any checks that work. Rook e4 seems like the only valid way to check without losing too much. DE, queen e4. And now you have both king g5 and king h5. That doesn't look nice. Maybe I can create some threat. It's really difficult. Maybe rook e7, but it doesn't make sense. I don't see any idea here. Rook takes d5 probably, with the idea of queen e4 check. You have to go queen f6. Then I probably go queen e4, queen f4, and queen h1 is mate. Okay. Okay, this is weird. I don't understand this move. Probably a computerish choice for the move that loses the most slowly. If I take, he has rook e8, I can also take the knight. Okay, if I take the knight, the material will be equal. And I'm probably going to be worse. I mean, I'm a pawn up, but black is definitely going to gain something from it. Well, I'm already tired. It's only the afternoon. Now that I think about it, there's also some intermediate rook b5. So it's not so easy to say what I should play. 3 candidate moves. I don't care if I lose rating. Let's find the right solution. With queen e4, You go rook e8 most probably. I go with the queen somewhere. Now you have a pawn and an exchange up. If I try to insert rook b5, it looks very risky for black for white because there is potential for some nasty tactics. One example that is a little bit annoying is queen takes c4, so I don't like it. And gf, rook c8 I also don't like, so I have to probably take here. And now is the real question. To go to f3, to g2, or to d3, or to c2. Okay, if I go to g2, the knight h4 is annoying. Also after queen f3. If queen d3, I don't see any direct attacking move for black. Queen c2 looks a bit passive because knight d3 comes with tempo, so this is my choice. Okay. Losing 14 points, it's ridiculous. I can't rely on these ratings. So it's a good thing I set the music as my timer. Maybe if I don't talk, I'll be able to perform better from the rating point of view. Is this a perpetual? I have king h3 at the end. Can go to h3. So it was right. So the question is whether I start with rook a8 or with bishop e4. Well, if bishop e4, then rook a1, bishop f3, rook takes e1 check, king f2, and I'm attacking two pieces at once. But you can also, after bishop e4, play something like queen takes e4, rook takes e4, rook takes a1 check, and then go with the knight to f6. Another option, as I said, is rook takes a8. He has to take with the rook. Because if queen takes, I'll just take the knight. And then bishop e4. And I don't see a defense for him. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's frustrating me to see my rating dropping, so I'll be a little bit less educational now and maybe even less successful and focus on the speed for a moment. If I didn't want the time to count so much, I should have chose the slow mode. And I think it's called... I don't know, there's blitz and there is slow. So... Okay, I'll just rush it a little bit and hopefully we'll still survive. Bishop f5. And if you don't understand the details, feel free to pause and try to understand. And in case I'm wrong, of course, I will analyze for a moment there, because we changed the settings. So Queen h6 and g6. Bishop c8, knight h4, it's not so good. Maybe king h8, but still knight h4. I don't see the idea. Oh, I have bishop c5 check, that's the key. Okay, so I can take, then gf, and bishop c5. Now check, and I'm winning material. Okay, that was a good exercise, and I crossed 2200 despite not being educational. I guess they don't grant me points for explaining my tactical thinking. So knight c3. Okay, I admit I don't calculate until the end. I'm taking some guesses, just so I can save some time. Until at least I won't be provisional anymore. Okay, the rating. I don't remember how to speak. The rating curve, maybe is the word I'm looking for, is quite high right now. So after 10 more, maybe it will slow down and I can afford to lose, because I lose much less points for each exercise I'm going through slowly. So d4 looks good. Also check and check. Well, I don't see a direct win. d4 seems to be the right move, just by intuition, and I'm wrong. Okay, let's check the solution. a3, and if I'm trying to calculate on my mind still, if you take, and probably bishop d4. Let me see. We have some variations here. It doesn't even analyze bishop takes a3 because probably bishop d4 is mating. And now just take and winning. Okay. Knight takes b5, knight takes d3. Doesn't make sense to me. You can also take with the bishop on b5. I really like castling, to be honest. No. Knight takes b5 is the solution. Why? Because knight takes d3 check, and then I take with the pawn, and a b5 and queen e5 should be winning somehow. Queen d6, then queen c6 and bishop d6, and then, well, I have at least a perpetual, but I don't see the direct mate. Let's check it out. Wait, if king always b5 is the key move. And now rook c1. And this is just winning. Okay. It's a good exercise, but yeah. I have to find the balance between speed and accuracy. Maybe improve both of them. And then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Rewarded for being quick. I like king g4. It's looking like a nice move. It must be wrong, but let's try it. Probably you can get queen d1 check, so yeah, it's not a good idea. Queen e1 here, and then king g4, and then queen d4 check. Queen e1, queen f2. Go to h3, and I go g5, you go queen d8, you have to go somewhere like this, you go queen d1, and then okay, I think it's the right way because I have 92 at the end. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. F7 feels right. 95. H3. All right. Being rewarded for the wrong things. Rook e8. Such a weird position, but bishop g7 must be the solution. Threatening mate, and then you have to take with the rook, and then knight f6 check, king g6, and I don't see a follow-up. Knight f6 check is another nice looking move. You have to take with the rook and then take with the bishop, should be winning. Yes. Okay, above 2200 again. Take on c6, winning some material, nice. Okay, not bad. Rook b3. And then yeah, rook b3 should be the move. And then if knight c6, queen moves, let's say to b6, queen c4. I don't see the solution. Maybe instead of queen b6 I go queen a4. And then queen c2. I don't know, rook b3, knight c6. Queen a4 feels right. The point is that if rook b3, rook d7 I have queen a1, but after knight c6 I don't see a follow-up. What if I start with c4 check, and then you move, then rook b3. Now if knight c6 I have queen c5 probably. So you can take on c4. But once again I don't have a follow-up. That's annoying. Can I just start with queen a4? No, rook takes d7 of course. So rook b3 seems like the way, but knight c6 is the only move that I can spot for white. Otherwise I'll have c4 check. Queen moves somewhere. a4 feels like the right way. Then queen c2, and then the key move perhaps. But I don't see anything. How about moving my queen somewhere else? Like b7, but then you have rook takes d7. If I go rook b3, knight c6, queen b6, you can have even queen c4, and yeah, queen c4. Wow, this is a difficult one. How about rook d4 actually, just closing the fact that the queen is attacking, protecting the knight. Yeah, this is looking good actually. Yeah, now I'm just winning. It took me a while to spot this strong move. But I guess it's either you spot it or you don't. So that's why it's so important to practice tactics. Now king here, 97. Am I supposed to win this? Check. Maybe knight h6. No, knight e4. Okay, let's focus. Knight here. I can have a perpetual check. This is not too bad. Rook g6. Sometimes the solution is a perpetual. So if I go rook g6, you have too many options. King h8 probably wins. King f6 looks decent with the threat of knight e7. And then you don't have a good way to defend actually. Yeah. No? I should have... Oh my god. Okay. I'm not looking at the solution right now. I mean, I saw the first move, but I'm not looking at the rest. So the right move is knight e7. So what is the point? If king g7, rook g6, king moves, I don't see a win. Probably just wants to repeat. King f6, wow. This is absolutely amazing. Just threatening mate. And it doesn't even end there, you see? This is the variation, but the key point is that now if h1 queen, I can have this, followed by another check, and g4 mate. That's not so easy to spot. So a very powerful move here. Rook g6 followed by king f6. I guess that's the point of the exercise. If king f8, which is another move probably one should see. I'm probably going from h8 to g8 and then with the same king f6. Yeah. What a weird computerish attempt. But anyway, king f6. It's the same ideas. Wow, that's a very strong exercise. I can see why it's above 2300. Okay. I'm somehow still above 2200 myself. That's a surprise. Okay, bishop e5 looks good. You move, I take. I can take on d5. Okay, I don't see why not. I'm just winning a piece. Okay, this was an easy one. Now. Okay, I should probably... I don't have to take back. Bishop e4 you take and gh. Oh man. But if bishop e4 gh, take on b1, h7. No, this is not the way. I have to take. Now bishop e4. You can also go with the king to f4, I guess. So if bishop e4 takes, f6, b1, f7, I'm just winning. So you're not in time. Bishop e4, your move is f6. And then I have to take f7. No, I have a piece up, but it might be a draw. Because you promote first. So I'm guessing king f4 is the move. f6, bishop d5. And then I take on g4 and try to win. No! It was bishop e4, yeah? Let me see. Oops. Now f6, take. Just finished. Resigns. So apparently after bishop e4, f8 and b1 queen, yeah, black is just easily winning, so I misevaluated this endgame. I thought he would have some chances to capture the pawn and then it would be a draw. Yeah. I was lazy. So I have to proceed. I only have 10 minutes left and I will... Well, 2250 will be difficult, but I'll be glad to maintain my head above the 2200 C line. If that's a word. Rook e2 or queen f3? I like queen f3, but I don't see why not. Queen g4, rook e2, king d1, rook f2 check, and just winning. Easily. Okay. Queen b3 must be the move. Now, queen e6. No? What else? Maybe knight g6 first. Yeah, that's probably much more powerful. Yeah. Bad judgment. I rushed, but again, I'm choosing this format where I'm encouraged to rush, so I can't blame myself. I should just be better at it. Or choose another format. So, knight a5 followed by knight c6 or knight c1. Yeah, you don't have a way to bring it. Now is the key moment. 92 with knight c3 check, yeah. Okay, nice. So remaining above 2200 will be lovely. Bishop b5. Why was this move so obvious to me? I don't see a follow-up now. Okay, taken queen b7, but that's... I didn't see it in advance. I pretended that I'm good for a moment. Okay, queen g1, queen f1. Is it just mate in 3? Sometimes they give this easy ones to see if I'm fast enough. Okay, I'm forced to take. And now the key is to defend from both of these. So these get mated. So either queen d7 or queen c8. This threatens mate in 1, so it looks good. And now bishop f4 is the only move that doesn't lose stuff. Yeah. Good job, me. So pawn takes looks decent. I think I'll just go for it. And now he's going all sacrificial on me. Of course I didn't see it in advance, but now queen d4 and he just resigns. Okay, this was a weird exercise. Okay, now how can I mate my opponent? Well, rook f8 looks like a decent move, but I don't see a follow-up. How about rook takes e5? Also not so clear what's the point. If knight e5, then I don't see it. Okay, I'll focus for a moment. Bishop g6 followed by bishop f5 is not convincing enough, I guess. Must be rook f8 or rook to f5, to e5. I really want to make rook e5 work. So if you take back with the rook, and every capture is unclear there, so I don't think I should go for it. But sometimes the solution is difficult, so I wish I knew when it's difficult and when it's not, but that's the point in a chess game. You never know even if there is a tactic. At least here they do me the courtesy of telling me there is some form of a solution. Okay, bishop g6 is what I will play in real life. But I have to find the best option if I'm here. Oh, and I have only 3 minutes left, so I better stay above 2200. Okay, so rook f8. We don't see anything. Maybe just move the rook to f7. What's the problem with it? Looks quite decent to me. And then bishop e6, bishop g6, hg. wish I saw the follow-up. Oh man, rook f4 maybe on the first move? No, it's ridiculous. Come on. No, take on e8 maybe. No, this is the point, just winning a piece. Okay, I was blind. Excuse me. Knight g3 mate is an idea, so if I take on e4, I don't see what you can do. But apparently the computer sees, so f5 is the solution. It doesn't even mention rook e4, because it's so bad. Oh! Oh man, so bad. Rook e4 fe and the rook protects on g3. Oh, I'm blind. I'm so blind. Darn it. Okay, it's probably the last one. No, still almost 2 minutes left. Wow, I'm quick. I'm too quick. For my own good. Rook c1. Queen b3 check. So this guy is hanging. I need to avoid losing him. Moving him to b2 would make some sense. Now king h8. Take, check, and rook g8 at the end, defending everything. Nicely done. Okay, I want to take it. I don't see any reason to avoid it. Now, start with bishop f8 or with bishop g6. If you start with bishop f8, you take bishop g6. Yeah, it looks much better. Yes. Alright. Now, bishop c6. You move. And then I don't have a follow-up. What about a2? e2 looks good. Rook e1. And then I don't see a follow-up once again. So what about this followed by... I can see the solution. It's not so easy. Bishop c6 must be the move. King g3. And now a2, rook e1, suddenly there's a difference. I don't see any difference. Maybe just rook e2 here. Yeah, that's the key. My tactical skills are not in good shape right now. So it's a good thing I'm practicing. Oh, it's mate in one. Careful there. So this. Yeah, seems good. Okay, wow. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, I forgot to press the button. So this is the last one. And then I will hopefully be above 2220. Just raised my bar a little bit. So what happens if I take on a4? Nothing. Okay, let's do it. That's not a challenge. I'm just an exchange up. Is this the only square? Can also go here technically. And what's the point? Ah, so this pawn c4 is kind of dangerous. Okay, so let's be active. Great. 2241. No, sorry. 2224.1. So, okay, not too bad for today. So we have 23 viewers right here. Thank you for joining us, and one new subscriber. if I was counting correctly. But it's really nice that I can see the names of the subscribers. So, and well, on the next streams, those without the tactics, maybe even in this one, I'll do some adjustments, and I will make it in such a way that people will be able to see the names of the recent donators and the recent subscribers and so on. And what else? Probably there are other cool things that I can add to the stream while having all these pop-ups in case of some support from the viewers. So overall, it was very nice, very fun for me, and I can't say it was easy. It's not the most fun form of chess, but this is what training is like. I'm supposed to be some form of an athlete, and I'm wearing the shirt that I got from the Olympiad, and I should train at least once a day for like an hour or so to keep improving. Otherwise, what's the point of pretending to work at it, to be professional? So, of course, I'm not only pretending, but for now I'm still yet to prove the results. Only the attitude is seemingly correct. So, hopefully you learned something from this stream, or at least enjoyed watching me making some mistakes and rushing. And if you want to learn some more, then keep watching the next videos.